Hi everyone, Mr.Z here again. Welcome back to my series, Funk Guitar Lessons Advanced Ideas. Today we're going to be looking how we can create sort of a little keyboard line just based off of one chord. In this case it'll be an A major chord, and just using single note lines to sort of support the rhythm and get like a nice little groove going. Okay, so let's have a listen to it and then we'll break it down a little bit. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just, again, we're playing off that little A major triad there up at the top three strings, and we're just adding on a little moving line mostly on that D string, right? So to start it off, we're just playing that a little hammer on there on the G string, going from the 5 to the 6. After that we hit the chord, winding up at the D at the 7. Okay, then we're doing a little, sort of a little, I wouldn't call it exactly a bass note or a bass line, but it's sort of a single note line, just featuring on the 5 7 on that D, and then going to the 7 on the A, and then back up to the 5 on the D. Let's do that slowly. Okay. Again, notice I am heavily palm muting those notes, so we want to keep them nice and crisp and tight. Sorry. Okay. Then we're doing a little pull off from the 6 to the 5 on that G. So far we have. Okay. Then we're going to that D string. 5 4 5 7. Whole thing. Okay, again, using that a little walking, again, I call it a single note line. It's sort of a bass line a little bit. To me, again, this whole progression is more reminiscent of sort of a keyboard type line, a straight ahead keyboard type line. All right, so again, slowly. Okay, second time through, we're mostly playing the same thing. We're doing the little opening licks, but instead we're going to go up to the part of that A chord at the second fret and just play the D line a little bit differently. Okay, so let's listen to the whole thing with that second part. So basically they're going. So 5/4, then to the 2/2 on the G and the B. Notice my hand position is moved as I'm using my pinky and third now to play those notes. Again, use the fingering you like. Try and make it as economic as possible. Okay? So let's try the whole thing slowly. Again, just creating a moving line on that D string and playing off that simple A major chord, doing a little major kind of lick there, which is, and then walking on that, right? Again, another little A major lick with that pull off on the G from the 6 to the 5. All right. Again, sort of I wouldn't say a standard keyboard line, but it reminds me quite a bit of the great Larry Goldings. If you don't know Larry Golding, he's an amazingly funky, progressive type keyboard player. He has lots of videos up on YouTube under his own name and Scary Pockets and Scary Goldings, and plays a lot with John Schofield, one of my favorite guitarists. So if you don't know him as a great keyboard player, please check him out. Some really, really good stuff there. All right, so let's hammer it out one more time, and yeah, then we'll go from there. All right, not my cleanest effort, but hopefully you get the idea of how you can create a little moving line off a single chord and give it sort of a nice little, driving keyboard feel. All right, well, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.